All right. This week we are
these
heading
days. I'm gonna find that bitch one of these days.
this week we are heading to Philadelphia to an empty parking lot of a car dealership.
Oh, so they must have done well then.
Uh, no.
Oh boy.
The City Motors of Philadelphia has just opened in terms of us recording this episode last week.
Okay.
A group of criminals has already stolen stuff from it.
Oh Jesus.
Now, this dealership is only the size of a parking lot, so it's only about maybe 10, 15 cars total. It's not big. It's maybe like one of those like used car lots kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
It has 11 total cars.
Okay.
7 of them are stolen.
Jesus. And has shit barely.
7 of them were stolen out of this parking lot. Okay. Uh, it turns out that the team of people
Hmm.
broke into the office where they found 7 keys and the titles.
Oh boy.
With the keys.
Oh boy.
Uh, with the keys. So they stole the keys and the titles and then just drove off.
Oh hey, I mean they got the titles.
Now at least this was my favorite part of this. The dealership has insurance for these cars. It doesn't cover theft.
Damn.
The most common thing that could happen to a car is
In
what, Robert?
Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia is what?
It gets stolen.
Yeah, and their insurance doesn't cover it. But
Hmm. See,
um,
I would have done the smart move and just gotten theft insurance for sure.
that'd be the
Especially.
first thing you get, It's- especially in Philadelphia. It does have a happy ending, though. Every one of the criminals was arrested and the cars were returned
Nice.
because they were doing crimes with the stolen vehicles the next night.
Oh,
That tracks. That's,
yeah, that tracks. That tracks. Philadelphia for you.
I think,
Take it
I,
to a
I
chop shop? No. Wait a couple months and sell it for parts? No.
no.
Do crimes? Yes.
Yes, do
Do
more crimes.
crimes.
Steal the moon. Yes.
Steal the moon. First you take the moon, then you take the moon, and then you take the moon, and then you take the moon, and then you take the moon.
And then you do it 7 more times.
Oh my
I,
god.
Now everything, like I said before, has been returned, but that was the funniest thing was a car dealership does not have insurance for the cars that are in the parking lot. There was a report that they did try and
Oh
steal
boy.
another one of trying to hotwire another one, but the alarm went off
Oh
and they
boy.
left.
Oh, so yeah. They're just like 7 out of 11 is good enough.
7 out of 11 actually is, if I do my math right, 7 out of 11. Not me pulling up a calculator. I don't
It's
math,
like,
Robert. I'm not good at this.
hold on, wait. I'm gonna take a guess first.
I have the actual number, but we're gonna see Robert do this.
Okay, 7 out of 11. Okay, if 10 is 100, then
Mm-hmm.
11 becomes 100.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do 11 divided by 7,
Uh-huh.
and that's like 1 point, like 3 ish, kinda. No, more like 1 point. Yeah, 3. I'm gonna go with 3. And then what? You make that a percent? So that's 13%. That's not right.
No, it's not. Oh, I'm so making
75%,
a little bit less, but you're getting better.
73%,
Subtract 10 from that.
63%.
There it is.
I really just wanted to say a stupid answer for the fun of it.
That's so gonna be a TikTok.
Just overshoots it. All right.
11 over 7 is more than taking it away. More so no, just 7 out of 11 is 1.3, so it's already over 100. Then you multiply that, so
13%.
13.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, now we know why Robert failed math. At least one of the reasons why. But
Egg? EGG?
um
Oh,
I think the other part that was funny about this was the fact that after it opened a week, already stolen.
right. That's just baffling. And like in Philadelphia, wouldn't you like plan for that?
I, I feel like if you are if you're doing that kind of thing, like even like just have a store or whatever, the first thing you do is theft insurance.
Oh yeah,
The first thing you do. Turns out it
100%.
turns out this group did about the third task was theft insurance because they probably got it now. But
Yeah, I'd hope. You'd hope.
mhm, I would laugh if we did a follow up of this next week. 12 cars are gone. Didn't they have 11? Exactly. So all of the cars plus someone who's worked there.
Yeah, plus the employees. It's his car.
It's the company car.
No, like it's his car. And he
No,
doesn't have theft insurance on his own car.
no. Imagine getting all 11 cars stolen, gets yours stolen. It does have insurance. It does have theft insurance, but all of your 11 don't.
Right.
Just, well, sir, insurance is going to say that's a total loss because you didn't pay for it. Shit.
Yeah.
Where am I going to find 11 cars now? Steal them.
Right. Time to do the old switcheroo.
Steal their cars. It's like the one Mandalorian meme. And it's you have the dark saber. Tell her she's not Mandalorian anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on.
All
What's
right,
his name? Gingerin?
Din Djarin.
Dinjarin?
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
Dingerin, Tangerine.
Dinjarin.
I bet that's how they. I bet that's how they make up like half of the names in Star Wars. Is they look at something and then spell something phonetically and be like,
That's
yeah,
how I
that's a
do some of
name.
my D&D stuff. I just like pick a word and I scramble the letters. Like the country that it takes place in, Spricalia, sprinkle. I was eating ice cream.
When he came up with it,
Yeah.
I was just Rob. What rule do you have? You're just sitting here, just going Spricalia.
That's kind of how it went. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Called it. Just like, does this place have like any like geography? It's got some rocky roads in it. And marshmallows. What?
What? Yeah, my D&D takes place in Candyland.
The fucking syrup spell. You're you
I cast minty fresh breath. Oh, what's that supposed to do? And then it's like, no, wait, no. And then it's like the thing where like the eyes are all like whited out with like the black like background, like an anime. You know what I mean? Like he's about to do the altar move, and then he goes, "Now cast summon water."
Oh.
The
It's just
target takes
frozen.
12d20 frost damage.
You are frozen.
You are fucked.
No, I was thinking it'd be like you go into this you go into this castle. It's made completely out of candy. You go into the armory and you find this kind of like bracelet, and it's got multiple different colors on it. It's one of those edible bracelets, but it's like, what do you do? 15. You put it on, and that's about it.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. That sounds like you could make it like a deck of many things. Like every time you eat one of the things, you get a different power.
Right.
But because they're so small, you always end up eating like 5 at a time. You just like try to get one, you end up biting like 6. Oh,
8.
oh shit. Roll a dex save.
Overpowered.
No, that would be it. You have to roll a dex saving throw to see how many you bite. And if you depending on the save, depending on what you roll, is how many you actually get. Like if you roll above an 18, then you'll get 1, which is what the desired effect. Anything lower is like then 2, then 3, then 4. If you crit fail, you somehow end up eating the entire thing.
Eats entire thing. Just
oh shit. Oh shit. Guys, we're about to lose a party member.
like the
Your body convulses as
no,
all
I
the
got
effects.
I got it. Extremis. I can't break it. No, just you eat all of them. Just you suddenly start glowing. I can't regulate. Boom. You are now prone.
You're now prone.
You are now prone 2 miles away. 1 health point.
Yeah, everyone's
You
down to
are
1.
you are barely alive. Unconscious. Oh man. All right. So with that, we're gonna move on to random thoughts with Rob.
Sounds good.
And now it is time for random thoughts with Rob. So Rob, take it away.
My wrestler would beat up your wrestler.
Fuck you.
No, no, fuck you.
Fuck you and fucking Ogun.
No, listen, because Ogun, you wouldn't be able to. That would be actually an interesting matchup
Because
because they
mine is
both
like
have like that
Taskmaster, basically.
Taskmaster
Yeah,
ability.
yeah. So I think we should go through our
Okay, let me
characters
elaborate a little bit more on like what mine
because
is. Mine is well,
obviously
yeah, I
they
guess
they
like
don't know.
Taskmaster, yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, obviously, yeah, they don't know. Yeah, they don't know. You should I go first?
um I'll go first because mine isn't as
Yeah,
in
why don't
depth.
you go first? Why
Mine
don't you
isn't
go first?
mine isn't in depth as much as Robert is because I only spent maybe about 20 minutes on this uh, thinking about it. So my character is not really like a what Robert usually likes to mess with me of not a goth character, but it's all black. They got like this black mask, but his character's called Shadow. And basically Shadow, if you've seen any like well, not any, um was it Black Widow? Black Widow. With the Taskmaster character, they know shit and they learn shit like that. So a Shadow isn't technically one person, but it can in like one week it's the move set of one person, the next week it's a move set of another person. Like it's basically kind of like a ghost character kind of thing. That it's like shadow. So it's like it's watching this but and learning from it, but not obviously doing it. Um yeah, that's about as much as I put into it. Robert's put in so much more, but Rob, go ahead.
Ogun. That is the name of the wrestler. Ogun. Simple. Okay. The concept of Ogun. Now, this is for the WWE, and I'm not exactly sure how this would pan out because it's supposed to be like semi-realistic, but like, hey, aliens are real now, aren't they? So like,
Well, I'm not
anyways,
I'm not saying that they're
anyways.
not, but I'll explain that later. Off
No,
off this, but
all right.
I'll explain
So
that later.
so the concept is that he is a space alien from the stars. His race of people is an extremely combative race, and they travel all galaxies from planet to planet trying to find a worthy competitor. Nobody
Okay.
really knows what that means except for, the race that is Ogun and his people.
Hmm.
Now, in all of his travels, is brought him to Earth. Brought him to Earth. Okay.
Hmm.
And so his debut, how he would first arrive, okay, because nobody can really predict an alien invasion. You know what I mean? Like that shit just happens. So
Hmm.
like let's say, for example, it's an elimination match or however the hell it works. You explained it the last time. It's like a 10
Uh,
v it's like a 10-man free for all.
Royal Rumble, I think, was what we used.
Sure. And then I don't really follow WWE, so if this doesn't seem like a worthy matchup, screw you, okay? So let's say the last two people are like Rey Mysterio and Batista, and then Batista ends up beating Rey Mysterio, right? And then
Hmm.
typically what would happen is like all the like fireworks and like shit would start going off and Batista celebration, right? All
Hmm.
that shit would start going. Except it doesn't. And everyone's like, yo, why isn't it going off? What's happening? Why are the lights still on like that? And then like the lights dim out and like lasers and like smoke and shit. And then on the big screen, all it says is like warning, warning, like threat incoming, new challenger approaching,
Hmm.
oh gun. And then I just fucking sprint on stage like nobody. Everyone's like, "Oh, what the fuck? Who was that? Who was that?" And I'm just like, I
I
just
th
like get in
so
there,
can I
and then
add
I
one
win.
thing? Can I add one thing? I think instead of like coming out like through like the locker room and like the main stage, I think
I
you should go
drop
through the
from the
audience.
sky.
I think you should
Like
go
actually
through the
from the
audience.
rafters.
No tethers or anything. Just
Just like a bald eagle screech. Just
no. 'Cause I think you should do that. Like just hide out in there the entire show until that moment. Just and like no tethers or anything. Just jump and see how far you go through the bottom of the ring. Just what the? But you just see a hand come out of the hole. Just be like, what the fuck? Then you show up. That's
that would be pretty cool. That would be like special effects and stuff.
exactly. Except you would be hiding under the ring. No.
No, no, the way it could work is like I would jump down, right? Like towards like the walkout area, and then it would be like or no, it would have to be closest to the ring, but there would be like a false door that like maybe like 10 feet or so, maybe like because it'll be covered in smoke, I assume. The trap doors will and I fall through into like a safety mat and stuff, and then they close up again. And then that's when I do the
Hmm. There you go. We're making
that'll
Robert's
be a very
entrance.
small window though.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it could work.
Yeah, we're making random thoughts this week. We're making Robert's entrance.
You get 4 6x6 like squares of floor that open up.
I hope you mean 5 feet,
Yes.
not inches.
No.
That's about here.
I'm coming in.
It's like no, it's like the you've seen Madagascar 3, right?
Yeah.
It's that lion that goes through the ring.
Oh yeah. No. Okay. So then I got this. So I've been corrected on my terminology.
By me.
Okay. So I have two iconic moves and one finisher
There it is.
slash special move.
Huh. He still uses that word. He's so special.
Anyways, so the first one is called the orbit drop, and basically it's like a super choke slam, and it looks like it's supposed to look like I pick you all the way up and slam you down, but it's like all visual and how I move my body and how you like flip in the air and stuff. It's all like that. The other one, the other icon, that was the first iconic move. The second iconic move is called the Omega Laser, where I throw you by your neck across the ring safely and with practice, of course.
Safely and with practice, of course. It's fucking wrestling.
And my finisher. Now, this one I can get in a little bit more detail. The finisher is called the asteroid shower. All right. So it
He just
starts
takes
off.
rocks and throws them.
Yeah, no, I just throw rocks at you from the fucking ring. No. So,
No, you go back up to where you fell
so
through. You go
like
back
I
to
point to
you
the
go back
sky.
up. You go back up to where you fall through, and you just start throwing rocks.
Yeah.
Asteroid shower.
No, so like I start pointing at the sky, like, oh, look at the beautiful night sky, right? And then I'm like, oh wow, look at one. There's goes an oh, there goes another one. And then I point at one more, and it looks like it's coming at you, and I'm like, here comes the last one. You know what I mean? And I punch you across your face, and I run to the ropes. Oh, and I run across again, a spinning elbow, hit the other ropes. Boom. Run again, right? And then I do like a kick or a knee or something, all right? And then the last time, hit the ropes, and then right before I get to it, jump in the air, turn 180 degrees, tuck in like a cannonball, and smash through you back first, and you die. It's over.
That's a key part. Is
The
you
concept
die.
of the asteroid shower. The concept of the asteroid shower is that it's so powerful that if you get hit by all three preliminary strikes, there is no way to avoid the final strike, which will always one shot you. But there
Cannot
are
wait to
ways
see
to
someone
avoid
counter
the
that.
preliminary strikes. If you avoid like one of the preliminary strikes, it's a lot easier to avoid the final strike. But you could still get hit by it if you're stupid. You know what I mean?
If you're an NXT person.
He dodged the third one, but he still got murked. and then like my other character would be like the embodiment of rage. And I don't know how that would work though. Haven't figured that one out yet.
That might take
I
some
would need to
time.
get actually like strong to do that.
You would actually need to throw things for that.
Yeah. Well, I can throw things. Momentum, baby. I'm stronger than I look. I got that dense muscle.
Okay, so what I'm gonna
That
do is
dunsel. I got that dunsel.
no, you got dunce is what you got. You got
Hey,
dunce
hey, hey,
disease.
hey, Rob, spell gay. Yeah, I got you. Connor.
Sorry, you spelled supersized.
Dude, no, I think I'd make a good WWE wrestler. What do you think, babe? What do you think? Do you think I'd make a good WWE wrestler? Yeah, I feel like I could do a good job. Like Batista and Balls or something. I don't know.
Just like
RKO
all
Randy Orton.
you're gonna RKO Randy Orton.
Yeah, we're gonna have an RKO off.
Which one can do it better? You,
No, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what
you
I'm
versus the
imagining.
one that's been doing this for years.
No, this is funny. This is so much funnier. Here's what I'm imagining, okay? So like you know how it works. Like you run past them, then you jump, grab, and then like you like well, there's like different ways to do it, but the one I'm thinking of is where you like jump past, you know what I mean, and you land like head to head, you know what I mean? Like that's the one that I'm thinking of, okay?
Uh-huh.
So like boom, boom, and then they both turn around. Randy Orton will be like, "What?" And then I boom, and then we both stand back up, and then I turn around, and he's like we just keep going back and forth
RKO out of somewhere.
somewhere. They're pulling to my left and right. Oh my god, it's a match, it's a contest.
Just middle of the podcast, just here's Randy Orton right behind you, just RKOs you right on the bed. Just boom. And I'm just sitting here.
Nah, I would be so mad.
I'd laugh so hard. That'd be so funny. All right. Are you ready to move on?
You know what's really fun?
Or not?
Doing wrestling moves into a pool.
I have a pool.
That say no more, Connor. One of these days you're gonna be like, oh, what a nice summer day. Nice drinking my little alcoholic beverage on the side of the pool and not a care in the world. I got my little
Oh wait, no,
sunglasses
no, no.
on, my little
Okay.
no, you're gonna hear is like and then just like you're gonna be in the water and I'm gonna be right there.
Can't wait to see that.
Hey, but do you want to do pool next summer? No, I will if you want to do wrestling moves together. Will, I'm serious. And if it's a warmer pool or like a really hot day and I'm like desperate,
He's looking for a hot tub. He's doing wrestling moves in a hot tub.
the wrestling moves in the hot tub.
You want to do wrestling moves in a hot tub? What?
You out of nowhere. Yo, get up, dude.
Get,
Yo, get up.
he's dead. His,
Okay, stop playing. Stop
no,
playing.
no, his head's been in the hot underwater in the hot water for like 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure he's dead. He's
Yo, Connor, do you want to see this new trick that Rob learned? He can hold his breath underwater for 10 minutes straight.
just oh
I have a
man.
feeling you would look at that and just be like, let's see if we can go for 15.
20 or no deal. Double or nothing.
After 20 minutes, you just be like, all right, he's actually dead. Okay.
Yeah. By then you have like no brain cognition left.
What if you went to go pull me out and I was like,
I'd be mad. But then I would be getting you on the fucking board. I'd be getting you on the board and be like, damn it, he's not gonna be a vegetable.
I'd be mad.
No, because then I get you on the board, pull you out of the water, pull you on the board, be, damn it, he's not gonna be a vegetable.
I'd be mad, he said. Just like I can imagine you just like sitting on the outside of the hot tub, just like, man, yeah, that does it. And I just like, and you're just like, oh fuck, and you're just like scrambling in to get me. Now I actually have to do my job.
Damn it.
Is that what it is at work? When
Not
someone
really.
starts drowning, you're just like, fuck.
It's more like, um, I mean, well, personally, I haven't gone in a year and a half for an
Oh,
actual
that's nice.
rescue. For an actual rescue. I've been working there for 3 years. Um, the one time that I did have to go in, it was funny. But um, no, I haven't had to go in almost a year and a half. Um, but yeah, it's usually like if you're in and be like, this was so preventable or something like that, or it's usually some dunce that's trying to like teach someone else to swim, but they can't swim either. Like
Right.
it's usually bullshit like that. It's usually not like an actual emergency, but like I mean, they're they're actually an emergency because like they can drown, but like no one's getting like spinals or unconscious or anything like that. It's like it's like fucking SpongeBob, the one fish in the water is just, which I find it really funny in SpongeBob. This is my weird thought of the day. Fish people cannot swim.
No, they cannot. You running up to the scene, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh.
Don't no, just don't laugh. Don't let that actually has happened before. Uh,
Shit.
so we I used to work at an outdoor pool that the waiter pool was like a slope down into the water and then a slope back up. Now, the slopes were pool lining. They weren't like cement. So like if they got wet, they got slippery. It's like they weren't in the water. Anyways, what we used to do is we used to run from one side through the water over to the other. We called these waiter races because it was kind of like drag races because all of us were like not like different sizes, but like at least at some point high school athletes.
Right.
So we want to see who's the fastest.
Yeah, of course.
Um, so we would like run across. Now we decided to let a kid do this. Kid,
Bad idea.
bad idea. Kid went from one side and ran all the way through perfectly fine. Started going up on the other side. Wet floor signed it.
Oh shit.
Wet floor signed it. Landed like right on their back. They're fine now. They're fine now. I mean, they were fine then, but like they just had like the wind knocked out of them. But I'm running over there because obviously I'm the one watching. Well, I'm one of the people watching. I'm running over there. I'm like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. Because we didn't like this kid either. Which was why I was telling myself, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. And then I got over it. It was like, so what happened? He's like, I fell. I'm like, I was like, what happened? I fell. Oh shit, Sherlock!
Well, what else happened?
Yeah. You listened to us. That was your first mistake.
So that was your first mistake. Oh
You
my
listened
god.
to us. That was your
That's
first
such a
mistake,
good response to when like something is such an obvious bad move.
right? And
Yeah, that
then you
was your
do it
first
anyway.
mistake.
And then you do it anyway. That was your first mistake. Your second mistake was actually falling. But no, I like how I find I like how I described that though of what happened. He wet floor signed himself. Because if you think about a
Yeah,
wet
no,
floor
that's
sign, it's
hilarious.
it's falling backwards. But no, we have side note, we have put a wet floor sign on a kickboard and put it in the middle of the pool. Funniest thing on the planet. And the best part was we put it out there while there was a daycare in it. Everyone was so confused.
Can we go in or not?
Like, it's like, what do you mean the pool is slippery?
What do you mean the
So, but yeah, that was a story from a long time ago. So like 5 years ago.
Oh, I just thought of something funny.
Mm.
Oh well. Maybe it'll come back to me in the next like 30 seconds if I think about it real hard.
Oh, he's pooping.
Uh,
All right. So with that, we're gonna move on to overrated or underrated. And now a game that's partially made up, but yet your opinion does not matter. This is overrated or underrated. So, overrated or underrated? TikTok.
overrated.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go with overrated. But the amount of bullshit Robert and I send each other on
Oh
TikTok,
yeah,
which
for
is
sure.
usually fucking funny, underrated. All right. Just purely on that, it's underrated. Otherwise, I see the same video, all of you suck at dancing, coming from someone that also sucks at dancing. It's overrated. Overrated.
Overrated indeed.
Yeah. Overrated or underrated? This one kind of goes with the TikTok one. Putting influencer on a resume.
Overrated. The fuck?
How
You
to
hear what it
say
is?
how to say I
An
have no
influencer
job.
on a resume. That's fucking weird.
How to say I have no job.
Right, honestly.
My job is phone.
I could give you a shout out.
But that's about it. It's overrated. Overrated or underrated. And this thing has gotten us through multiple episodes. Overrated or underrated? Florida man.
Underrated. We love Florida Man
Underrated.
for the we love
Underrated.
him for the stories.
Underrated. They are funny.
Florida
So
Man. That's overrated.
overrated. I'm gonna need to hear this. I'm gonna need to hear an explanation for why it's overrated.
It's a better rap here, man. It's a meme state.
I didn't hear half of that, but I'm gonna say it's bullshit.
She says she does. She thinks that Ohio deserves a better rep because it's a mean state.
Yes, but Ohio is full of assholes. Florida's full of stupid people.
Nice and funny, okay? Everyone gets along.
No, Florida's better. Uh, in terms of this show, Florida's better. We have had more stories come from Florida than we have from Ohio.
That is true.
Um,
Okay.
and it's purely for the fact that for it's purely for the fact that how Ohio runs their news. Because Rob, I don't think you know this. I'm not sure if you do or not.
Probably not.
So the stories in like the rest of the country uh have usually like an embargo on them. So like you can't broadcast them until like a certain day. Florida does not have this. You can put whatever the fuck you want. And it can go out like that. That's how we've gotten so many fucking funny things because Florida man has no filter. That's how
Yeah,
we have gotten all of these. All right.
makes sense.
I'm gonna save this next one for the last one because I think it's fucking funny. Overrated
Okay.
or underrated? Personalized caskets. It's a real thing.
Uh, I would say overrated. You know, like honestly, just put me in a wood box. Don't actually just cremate me, man.
I'm just gonna bury his body. Not in anything.
Actually, you had
I'm just
asked
gonna
this
pick him up.
question earlier, like in like what like about like you were
I'm
asking
just gonna
people, it's
pick
like,
him
oh,
up
what
and
do you
just
want
throw
to
him in a
do?
ditch.
Nah, here's what I want. I want my skull to be cleaned and everything, and have that passed down as a family heirloom. And I want my ashes turned into a jewel to be encrusted on a sword hilt. That's what I
I'm gonna
want
put you.
with my body when I'm dead.
I'm gonna figure out how to get your skull, and I'm gonna put it on a shelf at Walmart for $3.94. Next to
Hey,
the real and the fake ones.
did you see that picture of him? It was like last year during Halloween. Someone at Walmart, they had like real plastic skulls and like fake plastic skulls,
But but it said
but
real
it's like, what do
skull
you mean
and
by real?
faux skull.
And like plastic wasn't there. So it's just like skull, and then it was skull, and then in parentheses faux.
Both of them, ironically, $3.94.
Yeah, same price.
Real or fake.
Oh, my knee needs to crack.
Um,
Here we go.
I'm gonna say they're overrated, but I want mine to be as outlandish as possible. Like a fucking, I want it to look like a toddler drew on it because I think that would be fucking funny. Forget like these like metal cases or anything. I want mine covered in dollar store stickers.
Dollar store stickers. Whiteboard drawings.
Exactly.
Give me a whiteboard casket.
I'm gonna write bitch on it.
You.
No, I'm gonna write dumbass where your forehead would be in that box. Just so
Yep.
it's a bookend of our friendship.
Exactly. Oh, and then on your way out, you just see like supersized bitch written in like
Son of a
Sharpie on the
bitch.
back of your car. You're just like,
No, it just says supersized bitch on the back marker. Son of a bitch.
you look back and it's my hand just like flipping you off as it goes down to the earth.
All right. Overrated or underrated? Watching Bill Belichick implode.
I don't know who that is.
He's the coach of the Patriots.
Okay.
Okay, Robert's out of this. It's fucking underrated. It's fucking funny.
Okay.
Um, so as we know, the Patriots are in the Bills division. And have been a thorn in the Bills' side forever. Now, since they've gotten Mac Jones, who's terrible, the Patriots have gone from way up top to dumpster fire. They got blown out in their past two games, as of this recording, past two games, twice. By a lot of points. So
Yeah. Ball.
football
Go Packers.
underrated. Yeah, go Packers. Even though they lost to Las Vegas last night. And they
Go
had the
Bills.
lead. They had the lead going into the fourth quarter. And then the Packers blew it. The Bills were shockingly bad last week. But they had and when this is recorded, they have the Sunday night game, which means, well, they're going to be playing the Giants. So if we lose, we're going straight to the bottom. Because Giants, I'm pretty sure, they haven't gotten one win yet. So if we lose to them, we're going straight to the bottom.
Yeah, that would
Team's
not be
ass. Anyways, overrated or underrated? The Juan Cena vine.
good. What?
Juan Cena. It's that one guy who's like Mexican and then does wrestling moves,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Juan.
yeah. I like his other content better. So I'm just gonna say overall underrated.
Yeah, he was. If you don't know what this is, he's the same guy that did the burrito around his room. Um, but no, this guy's underrated. That's fucking funny. Especially the one. I think my favorite one is the one that he does in the hotel hallway. That he like runs into some guy. Runs into some guy. He goes, "Oh, he don't know. He ran into what?" He goes to like grapple him and just falls on the floor. He stands up again and just slaps him. All right. This last one is an inside joke. Well, kind of, but it is a long running joke. Overrated or underrated?
Oh boy.
Box.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Gotta love the box.
Gotta love it. If you don't know what that is, um, go back and listen to the episode that's titled "The Box." It was in June
Putting up the
or
coop
whatever.
and a lot.
Exactly.
Kind of fuck. Swat. Had to put the leak in the box. Had to put the leak in the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Put up the whole damn shit. Gonna get lazy.
All right, so I'm going to cut
Pull
him
up
off
the
before
whole
we get
damn shit.
copyrighted.
Like
So with that, we're going to move on to fill in the blank. All right, a game that we're about to play basically confirms that we are horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
This is fill in the blank. So, don't worry, kid. It gets better. I've been living with blank for 20 years.
The IRS.
I got a better one, actually. Don't worry, kid. It gets better. I've been living with your mom for 20 years.
Your mom. Got him.
I've been living with your mom for 20 years. It gets better. And today's soup is cream of blank.
Cream of chalkboard.
So you're just out blending a fucking chalkboard. Is there chalk bits in that too? Do you get the eraser in that as well?
Yes. Adds texture.
The eraser you chop up like crackers.
Yep.
Mine is and today's soup is cream of disappointment.
Nice.
As king, how will I keep my peasants in line? By calling them peasants. Rep, how are you keeping your peasants in line?
I'm trying to think of something like in
Oh, God.
like okay. Wait, no.
God.
Like it's like by threatening them with my mighty weapon, the Throngler.
The Throngler. Okay.
I love how you're just waiting for elaboration and there was none.
Next time on Dr. Phil, how to talk to your child about blank.
Yes.
Good. I know you saw the Facebook post because you fucking laughed at it, but did you know that you can just put bees in bees?
Bees?
That's what I was going for with that. So you just put bees in there. Now there's bees in the bank. Bees?
Yes.
Next time on Dr. Phil, how to talk to your kid, how to talk to your child about telling CPS that everything is okay.
Oh my
Got him.
god. Dr. Phil. Oh boy.
All right. The healing process began when I joined a support group for victim of blank. This podcast.
The Throngler.
What's harshing my mellow, man? I swear to God, if you answer the Throngler again.
No, what's harshing my mellow?
Being a peasant.
These burning bodies.
No, I said being a peasant. You said burning
What's the difference?
burning peasants. This is madness. No, this is blank.
No, this is DMT.
I got two. One of them we've said multiple times already, but this is madness. No, this is Throngler.
No, a Throngler.
No, but mine is this is madness. No, this is Patrick. Hi, this is Jim from accounting. We've noticed a $1,200 charge labeled blank. Can you explain? Throngler.
Stop it. You're forgetting the preposition. You gotta put the in front
Hey,
of it.
Throngler.
No! Babe, what am I saying wrong? Oh my god. Did you just hear her?
No.
She goes, your mom's Throngler.
Hi, this is Jim from accounting. We've noticed a $1,200 charge labeled
sir,
your mom's
this
Throngler.
is yeah, this is your accountant. We noticed a $1,200 charge on your account labeled Winky Face.
Can you explain? Winky face.
Can you explain Winky Face?
Winky face.
No, it's just like silent over the phone. It's just like, sir, did you just wink at me?
No. Yes. In his farewell address, George Washington famously warned Americans about the dangers of blank. Mountain Dew.
What's wrong with the dangers of your basement? What the fuck? Avengers of 19th Street 7-Eleven. Actually, I think it's 17th Street. Yeah, it's 17th.
My grandfather worked his way up from nothing. When he came to this country, all he had were shoes on his feet and blank. Don't say it. Because that answer is
Shoes on
better.
his feet.
No, because that answer is better for the next one.
Okay, shoes on his feet and a fresh signed copy of Mein Kampf.
My grandfather worked his way up from nothing. When he came to this country, all he had were his shoes on his feet and about $10,000 in student loan debt. That's all he had.
That's all he had.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Now, what's your answer for this card? Because I want your answer, and then I'm going to tell you what the card is.
The Throngler.
Help me, doctor! I've got blank in my butt.
Oh my god! The Throngler! Help me, doctor. I've got a friend in my butt.
Define friend.
Hey, man.
Oh. Help me, doc. Help me, doc. I've got Taco Bell.
Well, sir, that's just how digestion works.
How'd you get Taco Bell in there? It usually just comes right out. All right, last card. And would you like those buffalo wings mild, hot, or blank? Don't say
Mild,
Throngler.
hot. No. Mild, hot, or easy bake oven.
Oh. That's how they make them, is just one in an easy bake oven at a time. Would you like those buffalo wings mild, hot, or I have to come up with something good now because mine wasn't close to that, but there's been some good ones. Okay. Would you like those buffalo wings mild, hot, or dragon? That means like you just bite it and you are spitting flames.
Right.
But not like it's that hot. Like you are actually spitting flames. All right, so that was fill in the blank, and we're gonna move on to complain about some bullshit.
Yes.
And now you have made it to the last 10 minutes, which means it's time to complain about some bullshit. But this week is a little interesting because Robert has something he wants to complain about. So, Robert, take it away.
I do indeed. Listen, this week, I want to talk about how annoying is the changing of the seasons. Now, wait, let me elaborate a little. I don't mean like the seasons changing. I mean like all of the shit that you have to change as the seasons change.
Okay.
Like, think about that for a second. Think about how much shit that you do.
I'm wearing a sweatshirt. That's new for me.
You gotta put the old wardrobe away. You gotta bring out blankets. You gotta put away blankets. You gotta put away the AC. You gotta make sure the heat is up. You gotta put on the screen doors. You gotta take off the screens and do whatever the fuck you gotta do.
We got to take off the doors.
Decorations. That shit's mad annoying. Like, just put some shit up. It goes all year round. You know what I mean? Especially for decoration wise, like Halloween decorations, those can be up year round. That's okay. Those deserve a pass.
So, what would you say? What would be a list of decorations? Like, doesn't matter the holiday. List of decorations that can stay up all year.
All year round?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna do Halloween and 4th of July. That's it.
M- m- I'm gonna say Christmas, but hear me out. Normally on our house, we normally put like Christmas lights in the gutters on the front of the house, but
Hmm.
they're just like various colors. Swap out the bulbs depending on the holiday.
That could work. But that's like specifically like just like lights. That's not necessarily a Christmas decoration. You know what I mean?
We only put them up for Christmas. Now it's a
Yeah,
Christmas
well,
decoration.
that
Thanksgiving all brown.
I guess. No, but like it's mad annoying because like man, sometimes I got too much clothes to be just like, it's like I
Here's
either
the
need
thing.
less clothes or just like less seasons.
It some for the people that are listening to this, you won't obviously see this because you're listening to it because you're fucking stupid. If you're watching the YouTube video of this, you see that this closet right over here behind me is like slowly like cracked open. That has all of my fall stuff in it. All of my entire wardrobe, apart from like pants, is in that closet.
Hmm.
That closet was not. That closet was full of summer shit last week.
And now it's full of fall
All
shit.
and now it's full of fall shit. You know how long it took me to put all that shit in there and swap it out with
Too
the
damn
tote
long.
that goes the tote that goes in the storage locker? 4 hours.
Yeah, too long.
Yeah, because I had to. Well, I included the time of driving to the storage locker, getting it, and then going back and forth. But yeah, 4 hours.
Yeah, no, that's too much. That's like just fucking get some good year-round clothes. Avoid all that hassle.
What is your? It's like an argument for everybody. What's your cutoff on shorts? Temperature cutoff on shorts.
I'd say like right about now, maybe like a couple days ago.
I said temperature, but okay.
Yeah,
Um,
the temperature that it was a couple days ago.
Robert, keeping in mind that this episode is going out in 2 weeks. Number.
Gotcha. Okay, so like I'm gonna say like 58 degrees.
I'd love for him to like just be outside in shorts. The second it hits 57, nope. Now I need pants.
Yep, no pants. That's really how it is.
Not even like 58 and 57. I need
When I
pants.
used to work at Omaha, if the store was 71, that's too cold. Gotta be at 72.
Robert, 72 is not cold. It's just not.
It's kind of cold,
It's not.
but it is though.
Robert,
Yeah.
to avoid I still live with my parents, but my parents decide that our house, Robert could not live in my house. I know that for a fact.
Is that so?
Yes, because during the winter we keep our house inside in winter at 65 degrees.
Oh, fuck that.
Why? Because I like to say that I am a reptile. Um, because I am totally okay with being in the cold.
That's not how being a reptile works.
Robert,
Yeah.
do I get scared of light?
That's still not how a reptile works.
It's a joke. Back off.
If you were like me, then you'd be a reptile.
Explain how Robert is a reptile.
I love the heat. I can sit for extended periods of time in saunas for some reason. And I despise the cold. It even gets to a certain degree that I don't agree with. I will start shivering and shut down completely. I won't want to get out of bed or do nothing.
That sounds like a bear.
I don't fucking hibernate.
Gets cold, falls asleep.
No,
Fucker.
it's not a bear. Have you ever seen a bear in the sauna?
Have you ever seen a bear in his house? Have you ever seen a bear in a sauna? You should have been ready for me to turn that right around. And you weren't.
He said, "Have you ever seen a bear in the sauna?"
No, because you has that so frank. It's like, have you ever seen a bear in a sauna? Have you ever seen a bear in a sauna?
Uh,
Yeah, this is weird. Okay, I'm a big fan. I love being. I'm the weird person in my family. Then again,
yeah,
I'm weird for multiple different reasons. But I like cold. I like it way more than being hot because whenever I feel too hot, I feel sick. Even still, like in summer, I could be like outside, like walking around, like feeling like nothing, perfectly hydrated, and still feel sick.
makes sense.
But then winter comes, and I'm sitting here in my room, normally having a t-shirt and shorts on, just being like, this is nice. Which was why I said it was fine to go in the Omaha freezer that you sent
Maybe
me
I'll
in
keep
there.
it like 70 or like 69 in the summer, just to get like a nice little breeze. Have a fan on or something.
I have an air conditioner.
That's too much.
I mean, I don't keep it in all year round. It just goes in the window. But
Too much.
it's right here. It's right next to my bed.
Too cold.
I didn't say you had to live here.
I'm explaining to you that that's simply too cold
For Robert.
for anyone. You shouldn't live like that, Connor. That's child abuse.
Robert.
Yeah.
How are you with your parents?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't live with them anymore. I can keep my temperature wherever I need to be.
No, just how are you with your parents? Fine. Just the pause says it all, Robert. But that's my thing is I like being cold. I would rather be cold than be hot. Because also, like sitting here, like playing games for like however long during the summer, if I didn't have that air conditioner or this fan over here, if I didn't have that, I'd be sitting here sweating
Hmm.
and then stuck to my chair.
I've been like that a few times.
And somehow he got out of it. I would just live in my chair then. No, because I'd be sitting here, like, ow, 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 ow.
I mean, you just get up.
Just rip it off.
Yeah, you just get up.
Just looks down and says, "Those are my pants. my pants are stuck to the chair. I'm out, but the pants are stuck."
Didn't need those pants anyways.
Only pair of pants.
Oh.
Might have needed those pants.
Might have needed those pair of pants anyways.
Goes to the store, just you don't have a back on your pants. You just well, what are you here for? Pants.
Hands. Nothing else.
You're just walking around, just your ass is just out, just pants.
Need pants.
All right. You got anything else?
I do not.
All right. So with that, say goodbye for now. I'm gonna send Robert after you if you don't wash your hands.
I will drown them and send them to alternate dimensions and switch them.
And switch them. Switch them to what?
I haven't decided.
Okay. So if you don't want that to happen, wash your fucking hands. And if you do want that to happen, let us know. We can make that happen.
Yeah. Drop the
Maybe.
Yeti.
All right. So with that, we say goodbye for now. We'll see you next week.
Peace.